All right, hello everybody. I just wanted to make another quick video real quick just to review chemical bonds and the structure once they form. So just to review, we've got an example of an ionic bond here, which is a chemical bond between an anion and a cation. We've got the sodium representing the cation and the chloride representing the anion. So let's see them get together here real quick. Okay, so you can see now after they have gone through their chemical reaction, we've got one molecule here of sodium chloride, table salt. So in this next part, I just want to look at the different types of chemical bonds. Remember, chemical bonds are going to take atoms and form new molecules out of them, and these molecules may have different properties than the individual atoms had. The first chemical bond we see at the top is the ionic bond, and that's the bond between the cation and the anion. Table salt is our common example there. Again, it's just the opposing charges that hold those atoms together in this chemical bond, forming a new molecule. The other type of chemical bond we see is a covalent bond, and these covalent bonds are due to sharing of electrons, and we said you can either share these electrons equally, which is the case for the nonpolar molecule. So this hydrogen gas molecule, the electrons are being shared equally. You can see a nice symmetrical molecule, so it's nonpolar. The polar molecule down here, this polar covalent bond, is happening in a water molecule because the oxygen is going to be pulling harder on those electrons than these hydrogens will. So the electrons spend all their time near the oxygen, giving this end of the molecule a slightly negative charge. As we scroll down, we're going to compare the chemical bonds that form new molecules to these molecular bonds. And remember, the chemical bonds are going to be much stronger than these molecular bonds, so these molecular bonds would be easier to break. When we look at the main molecular bond that we see in this class, it's going to be this weak type of bond between two molecules. So notice that molecular bonds don't actually build a new molecule. They just happen between two molecules that are held together by polar bonds. So again, we got two water molecules here. You can see the negative end of one water molecule is attracted to the positive end of another water molecule, and together that hydrogen bond forms between the two.